Hey YouTube, it's SoulPrime13 again with a first impression slash first look video. This isn't really a first look because this figure's been out for a few months, but I wanted to go over some figures that aren't, super brand new or that I didn't just get, but, or at least recent. This is the Reactivate 2-pack Soundwave. He comes with Optimus. And out of the 4 Reactivate figures, he is definitely the weakest link. He is not absolutely terrible, but he is definitely the bottom of the floor. His robot mode is kind of not the best proportions. He doesn't come with any of his, cassette minions, which I think they should have at least included, one of them. He's always got those guys, but, I guess for budget reasons or whatever, they didn't. But, overall, he's not a terrible figure. It's not the first time we've seen him as a, Jeep van, armored vehicle. We do have, here is the, War for Cybertron Soundwave, he was, something along those lines. But overall, yeah, he's just not the best he could be, and I feel like Starscream and Bumblebee were really good, and Optimus was pretty much phenomenal. I think he was probably either like the last one made and got the least budget. They were, just focused on the others more than they were on him. Because I think out of the 4, he's probably the least recognizable of those 4 specific names. I mean, obviously, he's still one of the more popular G1 characters. By no means is he a deep-cut, unrecognizable character. But, if you pair him up against, the other 3, he's definitely lower on the totem pole. He rolls fine. He does have his, blaster, shoulder-mounted blaster, and you can keep this on during transformation because this is still his shoulder in robot mode. Obviously, he has his gun, which this is just vehicle mode storage, and I guess this is like a sonar satellite thingy. But yeah. I usually just keep that down. And he's got nice colors. He's got his Decepticon symbol there on what becomes his chest. You can see his legs under here. And the transformation is, pretty solid, all things considered. It's just the result, the robot mode, definitely doesn't hold up. These door panels right here, this right here, are just form the side of his leg by just kind of sitting there. His arms are definitely really gangly, and he does kind of end up with a huge backpack. This whole top of the car just sort of somersaults into itself a little bit to form the backpack. So again, he's not terrible. He is not terrible, but out of the 4, he's definitely not the best one. But I wanted to, just talk about him briefly. I picked him up today and was messing with him, and I was like, I haven't done a video in a little while. I want to talk about, something that might not necessarily be super brand new, but, it's still at least fresh in people's minds, so to speak. And I thought this would be a good one. And I'll probably look at the other Reactivate figures too, because overall, I think they're all really interesting and they have cool designs. And yeah, I just figured, start with the weakest link and move up from there. But again, not everybody can be a perfect 10 out of 10, and Hasbro's never gonna try and make a 10 out of 10. They're always gonna, shoot for close but not quite, just so that the next one they come out with is gonna be something that people still want to buy. If you make the perfect thing, nobody's gonna buy it or buy the next one. Although, they never produce things limitlessly, so, eventually, someone's going to buy the next thing because the other thing isn't around anymore. But, yeah, enough of my rambling. I just wanted to take a quick look and make a quick video about the Reactivate 2-pack Soundwave.